All right, welcome back. Looks like you made it to another video. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. So in this series, we've been going over how to play piano, how to play by ear. Primarily has been the focus of this series. And if you haven't checked out part one, be sure to check that out. It tells you a little bit about who I am. I'm Ty, by the way. And I've been playing music for a very long time, and I'm excited to share what I know, what little information that I know with you, and hoping that something I say may can help encourage someone as well. But if you watch the first one, you were able to learn just some basic things about me, what it is that I bring to the table, and ways that I can actually help you improve or start playing the piano. In the second video, we went over mainly how to find where someone's playing at. So what key they're in, and key meaning what key a song is in. So if someone's playing a song and you hear a song, when you hear a song on the radio, when you hear a song being sung in church, when you hear a song being sung by your favorite artist, they are in a key. There's a tonal center. There's a way that there's a note that they're hitting that is a note that you can actually find. You can find and play it. There's 12 different keys, and if you're singing a song, you will be in one of the keys. Even if you're singing Happy Birthday, Happy birthday to you. If someone's singing happy birthday at a birthday party, you will be able to understand what they're doing. Hello. Happy birthday to you. As you guys can see, he did not find the key that he was singing in. Well, maybe he did. Okay. Thank you for that. I think he did find the key that he was singing in. So any guys, I'm telling you, anyone can learn how to play the piano. You can learn how to play the piano, and you can actually learn to play by ear, which means you can then play with artists and different people, and you can kind of create and come up with and be inspired and sit down and play based on what you're hearing or what you're singing in your head. So if you're sitting there singing and you're like, man, I want to write a song. I want to write a song for my girlfriend. I want to write a song for my mom. But I want to be able to play it. I don't want to have to get someone to play it. I don't want to pay someone to play it. I want to play it myself. So you're sitting down and you say, hey, I think that you're amazing. You are amazing. Yes, you are. You really are amazing. See how a melody came in there? You really are. And you mean the world to me. And I'm only playing 3 chords, and I wrote a whole song. Okay, so you guys see how easily that came together? That's something that I'm trying to show you guys to be able to do, kind of to feel, to let the music become y'all work together, and you develop something that you can create. And being able to play by ear is something that I feel like does that, allows you that opportunity. Playing by note is great, but it is a note. There's books, there's a page. You're going to be playing what's on that book because people are following along, and you're playing on that book. And that's a phenomenal skill. People that can do that, it's amazing. And I definitely encourage everyone to learn how to do that. But I've also experienced a lot of times when they read from the book and you ask them to just play a song without the book, sometimes they're lost. When you ask a person that plays by ear to play a song, I ain't never going to be lost because I can hear it and then I can play it. And then it comes into, of course, your muscle memory, just knowing my fingers know to go like this. My fingers know where C is, and they know where C sharp is. They know where okay. So with that being said, we worked on finding a note before. This time we want to work on actual notes that we're going to hit. So we talked in our first video about the scale, and the keyboard piano has certain notes: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. This is what most people are used to. C, D, E, F, A, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, C, D, C. And for the notes, there's tons of places where you can get like sticky stickers, put the letters on your piano and help you for that, to know what the notes are. You can put it right on your piano. That way you never even have to guess. If I'm going to A, this is A, this is B, this is C. When you get comfortable with it, then you can take all that off. That way when you pull out your keyboard, people don't think you're immediately a beginner because you got the notes written on. But you got to start somewhere, guys. Don't be embarrassed by getting on the keyboard and playing this. Don't be embarrassed by doing that, because remember, everyone who started playing, nobody came out doing all of that. Most people came out with learning that. Okay, so don't feel like you're, oh my goodness, this guy can do. Never compare yourself to someone else and what they're doing. Just work on you, do the best that you can, and as you improve, who knows, maybe you get good and they start looking to see if they can play what you play. Okay, so don't ever do that to yourself, because I've seen so many people's spirits crushed before they even get on the piano, because they sit down and they hit their note and then someone else says, oh hey, can I play? And they get on there and they do all of that, and you're like, well, I just learned how to do. You see what I'm saying? Don't let that happen to you. Okay. Now, what we want to learn is when we have our core basic, which is our scale, we learn how to listen to someone singing a song. So if they singing, how great, how great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God. Okay, so my tonal center, or what what I'm doing is in C. That's where we're at. Okay. Again, we'll just stick with basics. This is the key. This is the scale. This is our first. This is where we're at. Okay. Now, to build on that, we want to do what's called a triad. And again, you got to jump into it at some point. I know this is our third or fourth video. You can always fast forward. Hopefully, it highlights different sections. That way, you can fast forward. But you want to learn what's called a triad. And basically, a triad meaning that's just 3 notes to help you form your chord that you have. So it would help if I could play it. That's our chord. That's a triad. So basically, and there's a ton of videos breaking down triads and how to what all they involve, and how, whether it's a whole note or half note to get to. There's tons of videos in that, guys. I'm gonna keep it where I feel like I can explain it, because I'm self-taught. My father taught me how to play initially, and everything from that point on I learned by myself, either most of the time just either reading books or just trial and error, and then ultimately learning from other individuals as much as I could. A lot of times in the music industry, a lot of people, they're not going to show you the chords they're hitting. They're not going to show you this note. They're going to hit a chord. They're going to hit a 7th chord. They're not going to say, oh, I'm hitting a 7th chord. 1, 3, 5, 7. They're not going to show you that. They're going to just hit it. They're just going to hit it, and you're not going to hear nothing about it. But that's what I want to show you is that. And I'll show you the triads. It's based on what I kind of should have given you this a little bit before, but each note and kind of how I teach and how I play is each note is based on a number system, okay? And this is just the number system as I know it, to the best of my knowledge, what I've always been taught and learned is a number system. But there's a 1, so if you're in C, and it follows the scale that you're in. So it's the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And since this note is the same as the first note, it's a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So your triad, or that first chord that you're hitting that I was telling you guys about, is a 1, a 3, and a 5 in whatever key you're in. So right now I'm in C, which is C, E, G. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. C sharp. 1, 3, 5. C, F, A flat, G sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 2, 3. So 1 is the note you're gonna hit. That's your first note, your C. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your first chord. And then all your chord, your bass note for what we're doing is always going to match the 1 that you're hitting. So 1, 3, 5, 1. You hit basically a bass note, meaning the lower end of the keyboard. So bass. If you think of bass, you think of Barry White. Barry White is bass. Michael Jackson is up here somewhere, right? This is Barry White. This is Michael Jackson. This is how we explain it. Bass is Barry White. Boom, 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 boom. That's okay. And then Alone in the Park. This is Michael Jackson. This is Prince. Okay, this is Prince and Michael Jackson. This is Barry White. Okay, this is it. Bass is this note down, something down here in the bottom, and then your other hand is going to be up here somewhere. Okay, so bass. Your bass note is always going to be your 1. And what we're learning right here to get us going, 1, and our chord or our triad to get us playing is 1, 3, 5. So if you can do that, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember our scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And I hope that was not too much if you're just a beginner and you really don't even know what a keyboard is. I'm hoping that's not too much, but this is to help us dive in so we can start to speak to each other and speak the same language. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 3, 5, and our bass note is our 1. Barry White, remember. Okay. Now, if someone's singing a song, we're gonna kind of put together the principles that we've already learned. So someone's singing a song, we sat down on the keyboard, we want to try to play. We're not the best yet, but we want to try to play. But they're singing a song. So how great is our God? We got to find their key, right? How great is our God? We found our key, okay? Yay, we're excited right now. Time to get up and walk away. Okay, no, we got to stick it out, guys. We got to lock in here. We got to lock in and we got to go. Okay, we found the note. So we know they're in C. Okay, we want to make a chord, right? We want to make a chord. We want to make our triad. We want to try to fill it up just a little bit because we know how to play. We're learning. We're getting better. So we know they're in C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. We know our scale. So 1, 1, 3, 5. How great is our God? Sing with me. How great is our God? Oh, let's see how great. We play that, we're gonna get fired on the spot, okay, instantly. We will not get called back. They will not call you back to play again, okay? But you will feel good because you found the key and you heard it and you were able to play it, right? You found the key, okay? But you're gonna get fired if you just play that. So you kind of got to know where they're going for the song. How great is our God? Sing with me. How great is our God? This is the same thing. It's still a triad. It's still just for because I know. Okay, but okay. I sing with me. How great is our God? Now, if you play like that, they will call you to come back because you did a good job. You made it through the song. Now, if they go to the next part, the splendor, if they add verses and stuff, you got to tell them to just stick with the part that you know for now so we can keep playing the song, right? Just repeat, just say repeat, okay? But all jokes aside, guys, this is, if we're playing, we're trying to listen to what they're singing. We want to play what they're singing, but we also want to go with what we have. So our triads, our 3 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's a little different, but you get what you, yes. You found something else? What is that?
That's the bunny.
Oh, okay, the bunny. And this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is 12 rabbits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is 12 rabbits.
Okay. 5. Well, this is our next chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'll slow it down. I'll give you the notes of what we're hitting. Is our God, sing with me. How great is our God? Oh, see how great is our God. Okay? My bad. Okay. But, so, C, again, E, G. C, E, G. That's our first chord. How great. Our second chord, A, C, E. You're still playing half the notes of the first one that you did. And really, as we advance, you really didn't even have to move your first two notes. You could have just did, is our God, sing with me, how great. Just move one finger up. It's the same thing. C, E, A, C, E, A, C, E, G, C, E, A. And then you can move one finger up again. C, F, A, C, C, F, A. And then G, G, B, D, G, B, D. And then C. C on your bass, C, E, G. I know that's as basic as they get, guys. And again, hopefully you're not watching this video. If you've been playing music for 25 years, hopefully you're not going back and watching this video unless you are interested in how to learn how to play by ear. So it's what I hear, what you're hearing, and then playing it. But also, as you progress in it, you want to try to make it easier. You don't want to have to move all across the board, do all of that, when sometimes you can literally keep your fingers close by. And then there's a way to fill up your chord. Add notes to them to make your sound fuller. You're like, wait a minute, why is yours, every time you hit the chord, it sounds really full. When I hit it, it sounds, this is what it sounds like. Of course, it's going to sound like that because where you're starting with. But if you add just a bass note, it already sounds better. If you add the 4, play 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5 instead of just 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. Same. That works in every key. And if sometimes you can do it that way as well. You can add little things in there, but those are all things that we'll get to. I appreciate you guys tuning into the video. Hopefully this information was helpful. And if you be sure to click on, check out, there's another video coming up soon where we will just expand on what we've already learned thus far and hopefully be able to take it even to higher heights and to new levels for you guys. So thank you for watching. I look forward to catching you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys back here again. Thank you.